DCroft is only 19 years old. Here he is in a final. And as we look at the abilities, what he's loaded up his guys with, we'll take a look and ask Skimbo about all this.
Well, he's got this Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. That escape artist is going to be big for him, but the reason why he really uses him is because of that fast release. Get the ball out of your hands quick. He's got that John Ross there with Slot Apprentice. That gives him 4 additional hot routes. Keep an eye on that Jensen, though. He's going to give him a bunch of time in the pocket. Look for Joke to really blitz, and then you got to pay attention to that inside stuff. He is going to try to clock those runs, and on offense, he'll be running the New England Patriots, and on defense, the Green Bay Packers.
DCroft was 50th on the points board this year. This guy was number 1. And again, looking for belt number 1. Even though he's taken those earnings up around 200 grand, it's all about the jewelry. He's got a chance for the belt, and the look here at the abilities for Joke.
Well, you look at these abilities, I'll tell you what they mean. He's got this magnet center with identifier. That means he'll be able to see exactly who DCroft is using on. But look at these tackles, that nasty streak. That means if they get to that second level and block a DB or a safety, they're gonna put them in the dirt. So you gotta make sure if you're DCroft, don't get touched by them. But look for that Frank Clark to be a big key in this game on defense for Joke. He's put a lot of cap in him. And for playbooks, on offense, he's going to be in this Oakland Raiders, run heavy. He's just going to run the ball. And on defense, the Miami Dolphins.
Let's get this thing going. Let's Madden. You mentioned that addition of Frank Clark. That's a guy that was just added this week for DCroft. And man, oh man, what a payoff already. 5.5 sacks in the semifinal win that we saw on the way to 12 sacks total in that game. But here's the thing, this will probably be a 0-sack game for DCroft here because Joke never passes. And I say that literally. He's run 130 plays in this tournament. He has passed not even once. And in fact, that's a punter at quarterback. 255s on your screen. Frank Clark, one-time Seahawk, who's certainly the favorite team of DCroft. And Jerome Baker of the Dolphins. There's Gale Sayers scooting.
Spreads his line, and he tries to shoot the gap with that read at linebacker.
Lattimore, by the way, had the game-ending sack again.
The game, but honestly, with Joke, he spent so much cap on his defense. He's okay with punting the ball here, and it's a great here.
His first opportunity. Although he's a big-time Seahawks fan, young Kibb claimed the Seahawks uniforms in this tournament, so he's going Bengals because of his love of the
game and any game he's played. But like I said, him and Joe played a bunch, so it just makes you kind of wonder, does he feel like what got him here isn't enough for Joe? That's going to be something interesting to look for.
It's the old I know what you know that I know that you know thing, and I think we'll go back and forth on that this entire game with 40 grand and a belt on the line. And Aaron Rodgers at quarterback here. He'll Joke in his 11th EA major. He's been second once, third twice, fifth twice, ninth twice. So close, so often. Can he finally run all the way through the tape on national television today? Thanks to our ESPN partnership. Thanks to everybody at EA Sports. It's been a tremendous tournament. Josh Lewin, Michael Skimbo, privileged to bring a high school point guard for a good program. I would suggest to you, Skimbo, that's a transferable skill set to Madden, right? Point guard, you got to see what's in front of you and react in a flash.
Yeah, but I can't believe he's punted point guard.
I believe it. And he's a very good Madden player, just doesn't it?
Like, it's just, you know, he probably wants this. Him and his crew want Joke to win this belt so bad. He's had so many chances, he's just got to put it together.
He has been Mr. Almost in this Madden universe. And Sayers
runs. You see these safeties for DCroft, they're going to try to shoot the gap, and if they miss, he's gone.
Length of quarters here. And again, if you're new to Madden, this is a salary cap mode that we're in, right? So even though you're seeing Titans uniforms here, you're not going to see very many, if any, actual Tennessee.
Runs himself.
And Gale Sayers finally popped free here at the 43-yard line going in a scoreless game. 40 grand on the line, and number 40 able to
need to lose about 4 yards, and he should be good for a field goal at least.
Yeah, Zane Gonzalez, his kicker, might not need him. Gale. Remember, he's got the nasty streak on a couple of these old linemen. He's got the identifier on the center, Alex Mack. So a strong firewall in front of Gale Sayers. 3:20 to go first half and still no score. We'll see here if Joe can push.
He just passes the ball, puts a guy on a streak, it's a touchdown. That is right. However, he didn't bring a quarterback or wide receivers. So watch these safeties really get down the box when it's snapped.
Somewhere Joe Thomas is watching this going, really? I'm out wide. Sayers getting wide, getting loose. Touchdown!
To be wrong. Guys, pro players, they make these crazy adjustments. I know everything looks the same on offense, and it even looks the same on defense, but nothing's ever the same.
Negative yards in this game so far for DCroft. Here comes the heat. And down he goes, and it put DCroft, who really can air it out. I mean, we've seen it so many times. Negative 12 yards so far in this game. And about to get hit, he'll take off and run, but not.
However, with Madden, the games are so short. These guys don't go for it right here. That's just the game we play because every possession is so important.
So he kicked it to Dion again. If punting has not been a strong club champions along the way, then a great player in Jay Wall twice. He's going to need a 4-game win streak right now.
Backfield and has those safeties come down to help clean up the mess.
If you're Joker, you're just trying to get that field goal, try to get it to around the 40-yard line so you can try to go up 10-zip.
Absolutely. He's going to take all this clock with him. Going to call 2 plays. This is going to be the last play of the half.
One shot for Gale Sayers. He's got some open field. And actually loses the football, but again appears. And as we get set for the cry into a big bag of money, you got 300 grand to play in this game so far. Madden Pro 3-time belt winner Michael Scheme.
Honestly, for Joke, his defense, everyone's been guarded.
Rodgers cannot escape. He gets.
It's a huge break for DCroft to not turn the ball over there. He's a little reckless with his quarterback, got popped, and thank goodness his lineman picked it up off the ground. That's a game-changing play.
Can he finally get a receiver?
It is, but this is something I haven't seen enough when people play DCroft. A lot of people just giving him time to do this motion over. Again, not a good punt by DCroft. It's looking like it. This is Madden 20, so yes, 7 points is enough. This is unbelievable. There are runs that are just looking like he's about to pop them. Well, and looks like he's going to put his fullback in, Frank Harris, to take a snap because that's how tired Gale is.
Fastest fullback out there, Joke told us.
Has a good mental. I'd be shocked if every time he snaps the ball, it's not, it's going to be under 10 seconds. Like, he's going to try to end this game. He actually wants to make this the last drive if he possibly could.
We've got a first-time belt winner guaranteed. Gale Sayers.
If I played his kind of style, I would not snap this ball until 1 second.
Zane Gonzalez, his kicker, about the best you can have for distance, right? So even 4 yards here, he's got a shot at a field goal, which would be huge.
Yes, and that's what he's doing. He's letting the clock go. He's trying to bounce in. He might have one.
He does have one.
DCroft's had great run defense blowing it up. And now on this side of the ball, DCroft has 0 points, and we're almost in the 4th quarter. That is telling you how well Joke is managing this game.
DCroft is supposed to be a high-octane.
This is what Joke's doing. He's sending blitz, but it's a cover 2. He is depending on his user lurking 2 routes. Typically happens. It's looking that way. His defense has been so sound. DCroft's just trying to call this slant post combo, and that user by Joke is taking away both routes. He's guarding both routes with 1 user.
Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback. Tyreek Hill, John Ross, Marquise Brown, all available. I mean, these are stud wide receivers, but they can't get open.
Tick. It just went down it just took off 25 seconds come out of play. He's got to move this ball quick. He's down 2 possessions. He's got to get stuff going quick.
Joke is the king of 3 or 4 minute possessions. So yeah, got to strike and strike.
He's going to act like he's blitzing both guys. Sometimes they're blitzing and sometimes they're dropping in coverage. And when they do drop in coverage, everyone is just bagged.
What?
Absolutely, and Joke's fine with that. He's going to give you the underneath and keep you in bounds because he's about to clock himself out of this game.
Come on, Frank! Come on! Heavy Joke, if he gets it back, he'll just milk clock and head ever closer to that first belt.
DCroft obviously does not like, and Joke is just going to pound the rock and make this a 3-possession game.
the end of that. It's looking like joke. And could it be back-to-back Madden Bowl shutouts? We had a 41-0 Madden.
If you want to come back, you got to pray for him to land these hit sticks. He cannot wrap up. He's got to go for hit stick. And now you're going to go and try to help you have a Boogs play the year and block the kick, and he's not. He's got to make it a 3-possession game. I was thinking about what I was going to say. I wasn't even thinking about the game, and then finally it took me a moment. Hey, you got to remember what the task is at hand, and you got to finish the job first. And I'm telling you right now, he is thinking ahead because he is so close of putting this game completely away.
The one thing he was coaching himself up on, talking about Joke, is don't cry. Don't cry if it ends
off. And I wouldn't be surprised if Joke does it. This guy's been grinding this game for so long, and for him to finally win a belt like this is going to mean so much to him, and you just know it is.
There's Mostert at 17.
Absolutely, he can tap it in and pick up the ball and show it to the fans because that's how close he is. This game is pretty much over. I mean, this is one of the most impressive finals I've ever seen when the opposition doesn't score a point. Now this is pride. This is trying to set history if you're a Joke. To have a finals and shut them out, that's going to feel awesome.
Still a great year for DCroft. We've called him the Team Titan.
All game, you know you've probably won this game. It's honestly 99.9% he's won this game. However, this is pride. Don't give up a point. If I'm him, I'm definitely going for the shutout.
Rodgers will get...
It is. He's put so much cap in this defense, and just watch him fight. It's just unbelievable how good they're fighting for him.
All week. Again, just too little too late here.
Look at Joke. He showed emotion when he gave that up. He doesn't want to give up a point, and that's going to do it. That's it. It's over.
In a perfect world...